Yesterday afternoon, I had the privilege to meet a Clare man who really is doing something very, very different with his life. He's currently training to set foot in the ring with the stars of American wrestling, and he's making a homecoming appearance this weekend at the West County. He had has a lifelong ambition to get involved in entertainment, and wrestling seems to be what he's set his heart on. I met with Dave O Hehir from Clare, now a pro wrestler, and I began by asking him a little bit about how he got started.
I'm from Clare originally, and I went to Flannan's, and for the last 3 years I was working as an electronic engineer in Holland. And I came back before Christmas, and basically I've been based in Ennis for most of the time since, but currently now I'm living in Dublin.
You have a very interesting side to your life, I suppose, David, in that you are now a pro wrestler, which is an unusual line for anyone from Ireland, for that matter.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's not something I guess you see every day. Wrestling isn't hugely popular here yet. It is always progressing. I've always been a fan. So as a child, like a lot of my friends, we watched the WWE on TV. It was called the WWF then. And you had these larger-than-life characters like Hulk Hogan and The Ultimate Warrior. These were all really great guys to watch. They were charismatic, athletic. They had real star qualities. So you look up to these guys, and the likes of Arnold Schwarzenegger and that, and those action movies. We used to all watch them as a kid. So that's what got me interested into the wrestling. That,
and I suppose I have to say, you're massive. What are you, 6? Oh, you're well over 6 foot, David.
Yeah, I'm 6'6", and I'm 18 stone at the moment, but I'm going to push, obviously you fluctuate, but I'm trying to get up to about 19, 20 stone. I've only 2 hands and 1 mouth, so it's hard to get all that food into you, you know what I mean? So.
But that is part and parcel of the whole wrestling ideal, isn't it? It is larger than life, as you said, and training and all of that must be intense.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have a pretty good work ethic. We train twice a week for 3-hour sessions. Now, we'd like to train more, but because we all have jobs and different things, you can't. It's not feasible. I have to travel to the Midlands, so I have a lot of driving to do. The training itself is quite intense. I mean, I've trained combat sports like Muay Thai and kickboxing and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and it's up there with them. It's intense. You're doing a lot of conditioning work. Like the first time I went in, when you hit the mat first, your brain is shaking and stuff. And when you're hitting the ropes, it's pretty damn painful at the start. And you start to get into to the swing of things. You'll be bruised and battered for the first few weeks, but you build up. It's like anything, you build up conditioning to it. So then you have to be in the gym as well. You're lifting weights, you're pumping iron a couple of hours a week, and you're doing some cardio as well. It's all intertwined. You have to do it all.
That sounds like a pretty hectic schedule to maintain, we'll say, over months and years.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're working as well. I'm working in Dublin at the moment, so you just have to really, if you want to do it, you can make the time to do anything, okay? So if you're working at 8 in the morning, it might mean you have to get to the gym at 6:30. Sometimes you do that. You might do your cardio in the morning. Sometimes I might do my weights, lift weights in the evening. Then, might have to drive another evening after work, directly after work. You just got to put in the effort to get there, I suppose.
But it's paying off, all the hard work, all the hours in the gym. It's paying off. You have a big event at the weekend.
It is paying off. I mean, we have a pretty big show coming up in the West County on Saturday. So we got some really good guys there that I wrestle with. They're very technical. Like, I first saw them wrestle last year, and that's what really got me into it when I saw them. And I saw how athletic they were and how fast-paced they were. It gave me that interest to start wrestling with them. Basically, it's going to be really good. I'm wrestling an American guy called Killdozer. Now, he's more experienced than me. He's been around about 10 years, I think. He's done the US circuits and the European circuits.
His name is Killdozer. Do you have a stage name?
Yeah, my stage name at the moment is Dave the Powerhouse Hehir, But that might always change, you never know. That's